everyone, welcome to Wicked West Books. My name is Meg West, and today I have an absolutely massive haul to go through. So, if you didn't watch my last video, this last Saturday was the Oklahoma City library sale, where all of the libraries get together and sell off quite a few books. It's an excellent way to save money if you want to buy books, because at this library sale, paperbacks are 50 cents, hardbacks are $1, audiobooks on CD are also $1, audiobooks on portable players are $2, and it's absolutely a cheap way to go and get a lot of books. And you can bring your own containers in. I saw people bringing in suitcases, and the event looks something like this.
Wave. I'm not taking a picture, I'm taking a video. Oh.
So I went with my best friend and we hung out there for a few hours. We left Tulsa at 7 a.m. in order to get there at 9 a.m. when they opened. And because of how early we got there, of course, we had a lot of books to select from, and there weren't quite so many people there yet. So when we got to the lines to check out, it was very quick. We could do that again. We've got the time to do another round. So we trudged out to the car and came back and bought another bag collectively. I do have some video of all of the books we got together, which I'm going to go ahead and insert here. As you can see, there are a lot of books there. The ones I have with me today to show you are the ones that I brought home personally. Some of them are for my husband. That video has the books that Heather got as well mixed into the pile, but I'm just going to very quickly go through the things that I got personally myself. And because of how much there is to haul from this video, I'm not going to go into any real detail on what the books are about. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below. I would love to talk about the books that I got with you and answer any and all questions that you may have. Perchance to Dream by Lisa Matcheff. I have no idea what this is about, but there was a stack of them, so I picked one up. Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King. I've heard some good things. No one booktuber in particular absolutely loves the author, so I figured for $1 I'd go ahead and check it out. The Space Between by Brenna Jovanoff. I have no idea what this is about, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black, which I've kind of been wanting to read, so perfect chance for that. I got the Warlords of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs for my husband. More Strange Stories. True Stories of America's Unknown Creatures and Mysterious Happenings by Jerry D. Coleman, also for my husband. I figure they'd make great research material for writing novels. American Vampires. The True Bloody History from New York to California by Dr. Rob Curran. The Werewolf Book by Brad Steiger. It's an encyclopedia of shape-shifting beings, and I have one for vampires. It's very large, so I wanted to get a werewolf one for my husband and I to use. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Making Metal Jewelry. It's something that my husband expressed an interest in getting into, so for 50 cents, I figured, why not pick up something to help him out? Across the Universe by Beth Rivens. Again, I don't really know what this is about, but I have heard great things, so I picked it up. Magic Bites by Alana Andrews. This is a book that I've been wanting to start reading because it's very similar to some of the other urban fantasies I read, and I wanted to check it out. They had a fantastic foreign languages table, and I found a few books on that. The German to English and English to German dictionary. It's a junior classic dictionary, and it's just very, very pretty and kind of cute and adorable, so I picked it up, especially because I don't already have an English to German, German to English dictionary, and learning the language, it's a good thing to have. I also saw it there and picked it up, is the Gaelic to English, English to Gaelic dictionary, and I'm not learning Gaelic anymore because I don't see very many chances where I would get the opportunity to use it, but it does not stop me from absolutely being in love with the language, so I went ahead and picked up the dictionary. And also on the foreign languages table, I found German Today, and it looks like it's a German textbook for learning German, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked it up. The only true audiobooks that I picked up for this library sale is Uglies by Scott Westerfeld, and I absolutely hate this cover, but I love the book, and I haven't actually bought the series yet, so I was really hoping to get in a reread of Uglies, and this seems like the perfect way to do it. I've also been wanting to give The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness another run through. I read it first in late middle, early high school, and I had a real issue with the writing style in that it was written by someone who didn't actually learn to write, so it's written completely photonically where someone does not understand that shun at the end of the word is not spelled S-H-U-N, and it really, really irritated me, so hopefully listening to it will cancel out the problems I had reading it. Now, of course, earlier in this video, I discussed the portable players that have books on them, and if you're anything like my best friend, you might be completely and totally confused by what I mean by that. This is Artemis Fowl. This is one of the books I got, and it's basically, the book is loaded onto a small portable MP3 player, which looks like this. Completely teeny tiny and adorable. It has buttons on the back to allow for play. It takes a AAA battery and you plug in headphones, and it keeps track of your book. And it is much more portable than a CD nowadays, and since it does have the headphone jack, if your car has an auxiliary port, you can also use these to plug it into your car and listen to it that way. And I am absolutely, completely, and totally in love with these little things. They are my favorite. So I picked up a lot of those. Let's go through the ones that I got. Of course, the first one is Artemis Fowl by Owen Colfer. Prince of Ravenscar by Catherine Coulter. Catherine Coulter wrote the first romance novel I ever read, and it's about time I pick up another one, so I went ahead and picked this one up. A Princess of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. This is one that I bought for my husband. This one is also for my husband. It is the classic 1000 Leagues Under the Sea by Michael Pritchard. I've heard a lot of great things about Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, so I picked it up in this form. The School of Good and Evil by Soman Chayani, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't really know. But I eyed this book when it came out and decided not to get it then, and I decided to get it now. Another absolute favorite of mine, Frostburned by Patricia Briggs. Berserk Apocalypse by Michael Grant, of which I know nothing about. Dragon Prophecy by Dougal A. Steer. And in a hopes to influence me to finally finish the season, I got Inheritance by Christopher Paolini. And that was it for the portable book players, but I also found portable video players. And I mean Heather handed me one, I handed her one, knowing what it was, and when she took it out of the box, she found out how amazing it was, and it was the primary decision we had to go back in the second time was to get more of these little things, because they're amazing. The one that Heather handed me is this. It's German Volume 1. It's to learn German on it. This video player has 101 minutes of playtime. It says it goes over eating and drinking, wake up smiling, and playtime. And it's basically just this teeny tiny, like 3-inch screen, and it's rechargeable. It has a speaker in it. It has a place for a headphone jack. It's got the buttons on the sides for play and control and volume, and they're just absolutely incredible. I managed to grab a couple for me, including this one, and a couple that I'm going to be giving to my niece over the next few special events. The other ones I got are Stories for Halloween, Volume 1, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Favorite Factory Tours, Spanish, Volume 2. I did not see a Volume 1, but that's okay. And Greek Mythology. Ow! That landed on my foot. So the raw footage of this film is already at 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. We went to a fantastic place to eat. It is interurban and the food there is amazing. If you're ever in the Oklahoma City area, there's a few scattered around and I highly recommend them. This restaurant was actually the one I ate with my husband and family right after our wedding ceremony, so it's really a fantastic restaurant. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post videos every Thursday or else I lose books. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wicked day.